Hello and welcome to our infographic web series for lab robots. And you can see this web page also in your browser. The description in my description below, I have given the link so that you can click that link and see in your browser. I keep these web pages in my GitHub repository, so this is perfectly secured. Now the question is, what we would like to ask you, that is the robot partners world's most sophisticated mirror. Before we proceed, let me tell you one thing. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. It means a lot to me. And if you have already subscribed, tons of thanks for your support. Are the robot partners or the lab robots are sophisticated mirrors? Actually, they are reflecting back the data we give them. And as a result, we learn to take pride on us just because the robot gives us back what we have actually wanted. Instead of being a true companion who can criticize, the robot becomes a destroyer, and silently in the background, by pumping our ego, inflating it to the point of no return, it actually destroys us. Is it a companionship or just psychophancy that leads to building a small little monster inside the dark corner of our soul? What is your takeaway? Okay, now this web page is telling you everything. Are robotic companions a genuine friend, or are they the world's most sophisticated sycophants, reflecting our egos back at us until we break? The coming wave, let us see the market. Okay, the market for personal and companion robots is no longer science fiction, it's a rapidly expanding reality, posing critical questions about the nature of the companionship we are building. Because projected global companion robot market by 2030 is $45 billion. $45 billion. Okay, some people say that it will be more than $200 billion. That means between 40 50 to 200 there will be something. It's a humongous amount. Okay, so the market is expanding, isn't it? Now, how the mirror is made? The data input, you give the data input data, then the robot is doing the algorithmic code, and the curated output is it delivers flattery, agreement, validation, and it ultimately makes you happy. So the algorithm's prime directive is what? Maximize user satisfaction, which is 75%. That means user is satisfied, it's okay. They are not going to make you a better human. They are going to satisfy your ego, basically, isn't it? And data acquisition for model tuning, that means this one is 20%, and energy conservation, etc., is only 5%. Okay, so the maximum amount of effort and everything goes behind the to maximize user satisfaction. Now, the reflection we crave, that means we say we want honesty, but our preference for AI companions reveal a desire for an echo chamber. Who are, that means the robots are programmed in a way that actually becomes the cause of our downfall by rewarding flattery over feedback. If you need a honest feedback, it will not give you the honest feedback. It will give you some flattery. That means desiring robot companions, which will always agree. 9.2%, that 90%, 92% people want robots that will always agree, right? And only 20% people, 21% people doesn't want that. They want solid criticism so that they can be a better human. And robot when validate our feelings, we are happy, and the percentage is 89%, almost 90%. Okay, and on the contrary, 68% is not happy because they validate your feelings, and sometimes never argues. Desired robot companions that will never argues, 8.5%. That means 85% people don't want that a robot will never argue. Okay, and it will never argue. That means it will always keeps either it will keep silent or it will validate your wishes. And only 35% wants that argument is the key to growth. Therefore, a robot must argue. And entertainment part is 78% is is 78% prefers entertainment over everything, and 62% think that no, entertainment is not everything. Now, now think about a robot offers honest but difficult criticism. Okay, in that case, only 15% want such robot. Only 15% want such robot. Okay, and desired robot companions is 15%. Okay, so if robot gives offers honest but difficult criticism, people do not like that. Okay, the paradox of connection is that constant uncritical validation doesn't build resilience, it fosters fragility. The result is a growing sense of isolation from the real messy world. 42% of users, long term users, report feeling more misunderstood by people after 6 months with a companion bot. So, who is the real friend? Are you serious? That sounds like a terrible idea. Let's talk this through before you do something you will regret. That means a friend, a real friend, always leads you to the correct path. Okay, it a real friend will always make you a better human being by criticizing you. Okay, but the robot companion, which is a bold and innovative idea, it will say, on the contrary, whatever you say, it will say, oh, it's a bold and innovative idea. My analysis indicates a 78% probability of a positive personal growth outcome. I fully support you. So, a robot is always supportive, it always validates your desires, and you prefer it. And the ego inflation cycle, this chart, actually, this graph actually shows that perceived social competence actually falls with the validation, constant validation. Actually, actually uh, we actually make mistakes, and we actually slowly detaching us from authentic self-awareness, which is really bad. And the ultimate diagnostic is what you can see here, this the real test, where the self-awareness, or that means only 3% people are self-aware of it, and only 3% people think, 30% people think that uh, or want in a robot that the robot will criticize you and make you a better human being by criticizing you. No, they don't want it. Okay, and need for validation is on the contrary 85%, and ego gratification is 90%. And resilience, if a robot is resilient and argumentative, then 40% people like it only, and 60% people don't like it, right? And authenticity is also the same. Only 30% people need authentic robots, but 70% people don't bother about authenticity. And humility is also the same. Only 20% think that robots should be only 20% want humility. On the contrary, 80% don't want any kind of humility. They want always validation. So that is it. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Let's continue this conversation in the comments below. If you like the video, please hit the bell icon to get notified, and don't forget to like with your friends, share, and subscribe for more insights. If you have already subscribed, tons of thanks for your support. It means a lot to me. And please consider signing up for membership zone to support Wooden Slate so that we can make it better and better. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye. Take care and stay safe.